Good morning, everyone. My name is Yanna E. Aparicio from Francisco Osorio National High School, Tres Martires City. It's my privilege to present to you my action research entitled School-Based Income Generating Projects as Aid to Improve the Academic Performance of TVL Students at Francisco Osorio National High School. In such a competitive world, education is the vital requirement of every individual to go further in life, and the only means by which one can get success and reach the top of the destination and builds a strong nation. Also, education determines the development of the country. A well-educated country results to a well-developed country. Thus, major education reform, known as K-12 programs, had been applied. Its core purpose is to provide quality education, globally competitive, and bring the country up to international standard. With this, all schools in any part of the Philippines are offering specialization in TLE and TVL subject, which lead to their career pathways. Some of such are Cookery and BPP, and this course calls a lot of financial expenses to meet the requirement. Beyond the lofty goals of achieving a high quality of education lays a gigantic task of balancing financial resources for skills development. Income-generating projects are those activities that can be undertaken by school organization so as to raise funds for school projects and school finances. As cited by Miranda et al. In 2016, that the emergence of income-generating projects in University of Eastern Philippines has been conceived as an immediate response to the urgent call of the government to devise and implement resource mobilization and generation scheme that will augment the university's resources and fill in the budget gap for any relevant expenditure items that the university may incur. Hence, the enactment of Republic Act 8292, otherwise known as the Higher Education Modernization Act of 1997, which specifically provides that state universities and colleges are encouraged to venture into income-generating projects to enhance limited resources and later be self-sufficient and autonomous. SUCs need to strengthen their fiscal capability as a consequence of the government budgetary cuts for public education. The increase in income generation is expected to offset the yearly decrease in budget for maintenance and other operating expenses and zero allocation for capital outlays. Cognizant to this Republic Act, the UEP, being one of the higher education institutions in Eastern Visayas, has committed to venture into IGPs. The university wants to optimize and promote the use of its unutilized resources to support and enhance its primary function of serving quality education to its students. Through this, Francisco Osorio National High School TVL students embrace the notion of income-generating project in improving access to education to increase the financial support during practicum or culminating performances. It also aimed to enhance students' skills and academic performances in bread and pastry production and cookery without necessarily transferring additional financing burden to parents. My research question is there a significant effect of income generating projects on academic performance of cookery students? So, as a scope and limitation, the study focused on the performance of TVL students in conducting income generating project and the academic performance in bread and pastry production and cookery and alleviate financial burden among TVL students in Francisco Osorio National High School. Its scope focused on the academic performance indicators likely to have some influence on academic performance and financial constraints of students. However, the study did not examine factors influencing performance of income-generating projects, the survival rate of such IGPs, funding sources for IGPs, and funding challenges. These are potential areas for future research activities to provide more information that would shape the policy direction for school-based income-generating projects. The research design used in this study is descriptive comparative research design. This was used to differentiate the relationship between the level of participation in conducting income-generating projects and the academic performance of TVL students in BPP and Cookery. So the study used purposive sampling, total enumeration of 57 students, 37 students from G12 and 20 students from G11, with TVL strand enrolled in BPP and Cookery during first semester school year 2019-2020 at Francisco Osorio National High School. TVL students were conducted IGP's intervention that was planned and developed by teacher-researcher, a well-validated and approved proposed project and performance task test checklist has been presented to the respondent for easy and accurate implementation of the study. The academic performance of TVL students in the first and second quarter were used as data. Data analysis plan. The researcher will use the tests to determine if there is a significant difference between the academic performance of TVL students before and after initiating income-generating projects. So as a result, Table 1 shows that one sample t-test used to compare the grades in first, second, and second grading of the intervention program of TVL students in TVL track. It shows that there is a difference between the first grading period of 57 students with a mean of 86.81, standard deviation of 5.78, and the second quarter grade of mean result of 90.63, standard deviation of 3.91, with a t-value of 113.45 and degree of freedom of 56 for first grading and t-value of 174.89 and degree of freedom of 56 for second grading. The two-tailed significance value of 0.01, mean difference of 3.82 and 0.05 level of significance. It reveals that the difference between the two grades are statistically significant. It implies that TVL students gain more knowledge and skills of undertaken intervention program. And this is also supported by the study conducted by Amos and Koda in 2018. School-based income-generating activities are very useful alternative ways of producing additional funds that enable secondary school managed by the Catholic Diocese of Moshi to solve financial problems and enhance academic performance. So based on the findings, the study concludes that income-generating projects to a greater extent support motivation of both teacher and students, ease burden on parents, and generate intervention that focuses on learning new skills while earning an amount of money for school finances and improve academic performance. So that would be all. Thank you for watching.